Herzlich willkommen zum DPT aktuell. Wir starten in die inzwischen 31. Sendung, die im Rahmen des hybriden 27. Deutschen Präventionstages in diesem Jahr stattfindet.
Welcome to DPT Actuel. We are starting what is by now the 31st broadcast, which is part of the hybrid 27th German Prevention Congress this year. If you have ever missed a program, no problem. They are all recorded and can be found on our website, on our YouTube channel. I would like to start the program with two short event reports. One is about Protect, a conference for the protection of critical infrastructures. And the other is about Security, a trade fair for the security industry that takes place every 2 years. The Protect took place on the 2nd or 3rd November in Leipzig. For the 6th time, experts exchange views on IT security and physical security in critical infrastructure companies and this specialist congress. In an interview with Eric Marx, Dr. Timo Hauschild from the Federal Association for Information Security emphasized the importance of preventive action, especially against the background of the current increasing need for protection of critical infrastructures in the area of supply, mobility, economy, and energy. Yes. So the infrastructure suppliers have been committed, particularly in this sector, in the security for years and years. So they are dealing with security and prevention. In the last years, we have seen very strong improvements in this sense. And therefore, we have to face different risk scenarios that we have neglected, we have forgotten. So we really know that IT infrastructures can have interruptions. That's the reason why we need to have a particular security system, particularly. So we've wanted to guarantee the service functioning. This is something that we needed to do. So in our association, it's exactly our goal. Many thanks to Dr. Timo Hauschild. Security is the leading German trade fair for security industry, which in future will also see civil protection and civil defense as its additional focal points. In an interview with Eric Marx, ProPK Managing Director Halle Schmidt and the Managing Director of the German Security Industry Association, Florian Graf, commented on the intersections of the security industry and prevention. The security is the most important fair trade for police. It's very important to be here together with producers in order to disseminate our philosophy for then security. And there's also we would also then to meet all the different people that have been in contact with us. These are all the essential elements that we need to focus on for our common work. Our colleagues in security have been particularly active in prevention because with their intervention, they wanted to avoid any kind of crime. Many thanks to harassment and Florian Graf. 30th October was Bulgarian Protection Day. This day is part of the publicity campaign Einbruch, which was launched by the police and other cooperation partners in 2012 to make people aware of the need for self-responsible burglary prevention. Since then, Burglary Prevention Day has been held every year on the day of the time change under the motto 1 hour more for more security. Our partners from ProPK talked about some tips hence to prevent home burglary. So we see that so we have the cooperation with many different workers. So we are particularly focusing on the different security techniques. That's why. So today we are talking here with Schmidt. Hello, Yulam. So how can we come into this concept? First of all, so I have to say that this is very important to focus on security attitudes. That's why so it's very important to bring about all these topics to children that wants to go to school. So this is absolutely important to assess all this kinds of programs and this security programs. But of course, we have also we have also the importance to be always present in security sectors. That's why we think that we can further enhance this kind of program. And I believe that in this way, we are also able in order to create a stable situation. And in case of an crime, we are able in order to be there in a matter of 10 seconds. So, which means that we are the ones that can really particularly work for that. Yes, so this is a kind of very sound, a very important mechanical protection. This is best then used and worked in a way so that we have the people that are particularly working for that, but also then if we have then different kinds of people, so we'll be able then to work in this way. It's also very important that we have a certification and a certified technique that can help us a lot in this way. So very important. How can we find the right certified supplier? Very easy. So you just need to go to the website, and so you find that it's k-einbruch.de. You find a lot of different security devices, something that is concerning structures and infrastructure. Also, then you find also then a certified supplier that can help you out with that. So you can maybe scroll down, so you can find all the different then certified suppliers. So you can choose all the different companies, and then you can also then find that you can add the zip code, and you can also then add the constituency, and that's why. So you just needed to add on Suchen. You have to click on find. You find it here. So we have many different suppliers that have been found. You can find them on the map. You can also then filter to then according to the distance from your position and your location. And here you can find also then different services that are offered by then the supplier, and have then a general overview. You have to just click on that one. So all the different advice, you can find that all then on the website. Thank you so much. Many thanks to Julia Christiani and Harald Schmidt. And now the following picture without words, which most of you know by now. So, but then I would like to also say something about the first Austrian Congress on Prevention will take place on the 14th and 15th of November in Graz. And online, the focus of the Congress this year is the program Simple Help, a concept for the prevention of violence against children and women. Second symposium on the question, do we need new strategies for security in public spaces? A joint event of DEFUS and the German Police University on the 17th and 18th November in Essen. The core of the event is an innovative discourse on security and a question on how the police municipalities can strengthen the citizens' sense of security and win back their trust. Registration for both events is still possible. And with that, I'll say goodbye for today. A total of 4 online lectures and practical impulses from our Congress program will follow. See you next week.